All right, our good brother Floyd Mayweather, our good brother Floyd, make sure the mic on, got on Instagram and either he posted or had somebody else post that he's ready for Lamont Roach. He want Lamont Roach to fight Curmel Moton next. He said even if he got to put up his own money. Now Lamont Roach said that he gonna be fighting on Pro Box next, and mostly people said, "Oh, you fighting on Pro Box? You broke." He said he gonna be making $1 million fighting on Pro Box, and then at the beginning of the year, he wants to. After that, he wants to go for Shakur Stevenson. But now it seems that Shakur Stevenson could be fighting T.O. I guess it would be after that he would fight Lamont Roach. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I mean, cool. Cool. I mean, but I'm talking about the Roach and Shakur thing, T.O. thing. But Curmel Moton, I mean, I mean, I didn't see a lot of Curmel Moton fight. I know he missed the weight by that much weight, by a lot on the Danny Garcia card. I heard Danny Garcia is going to be doing his own card October 18th at the Barclays Center. So shout out Danny for getting into the promotional game. So basically, I guess maybe they want to do Roach or Curmel Moton at 130 for the title. And obviously, Floyd is probably like, he really want to get back at Gervonta Davis, and maybe feel like Curmel Moton ready. I don't know much about Curmel Moton. I know he looked like Floyd. I mean, he looked like Tank. Him and Tank kind of had a falling out. So I don't know if he's good enough to beat Lamont Roach, and obviously Floyd thinks so, and Floyd's behind him, and maybe this got a lot to do with Tank. Being scared to fight him, and that's how they can really promote Curmel Moton. But if Floyd willing to go in his pocket and put money up for Curmel Moton and get Lamont Roach paid, then so be it. It's really not a lot of threats at 130 pounds. What is this guy doing, bro? It's not a lot of competition. Maybe Shockey Foster. I mean, he been doing I felt like they trying to build up a Shakur fight, but if Shakur jump up to 40, but he come back down to 35 and fight old Shockey Foster, I don't know. But it's really outside of Shockey Foster. I think Foden is supposed to be. Is Foden and Shockey Foster fighting each other, or is it Foden and somebody else? I don't know. Can't remember because I ain't heard much about it. But I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, if Foden is there at the weight, he's a dangerous guy. Or Shockey's a dangerous guy, but they ain't gonna really force Moton to fight them guys right now. But at the end of the day, if I'm Roach, money talks, bullshit walk. That's what I say. Money talks, bullshit walk. So they giving me a tremendous amount of money to fight this Curmel Moton kid. Then yeah, I mean, I gotta do it for the culture. Get my Jamel Charlo voice. So, I mean, do it. Floyd kind of did this with didn't he do this with another fighter, or was it Curmel Moton? It was a young fighter, and he wanted him to fight, the dude for the WBA title. It might have been Curmel. And it might have been Curmel. Early in his pro career, he was trying to expedite him a title shot. Nothing came of it. He said he can beat one of the 126 pounders or 30 pounders. He felt like he can beat him right now. So I mean, obviously to some other guys that's fairly disrespectful. But Lomachenko did it, but he had an extensive amateur background. That was the difference. He had an extensive amateur background, but I mean, Floyd getting in the mix, and if nothing come across it, he didn't attach Curmel Moton's name to Lamont Roach. So if nothing come of it, he's attached Curmel Moton's name to Lamont Roach. There you have it. So, it's getting Curmel Moton's name up. And I wonder if he learned anything different from dealing with Tank, dealing with Devin, and the rest of those guys, dealing with Curmel Moton. It don't seem like he has hands-on with Curmel Moton. Obviously, he co-signed Tank. That helped Tank out a lot. And then also Tank's, punching power and some of the, people behind Baltimore getting behind him. Tank got a lot of love from his peers in boxing. I don't know if it's because his story is upbringing or whatever, but I don't know if he learned anything or he want to do anything different with Curmel Moton. And we constantly learning. We constantly learning from our mistakes, and you know, I hope that he learned. It seemed like he learned a little bit more, but then again, Curmel Moton ain't really in the spotlight like that. Another guy who got into it with Jesse Hart was the Atif guy from Philly. And him and Jesse Hart was beefing. I don't know what that's about, but he was a guy that was kind of aligned with Al, and kind of on the undercards and kind of doing his thing on other cards. So I kind of put him in that Atif category, kind of like some hidden gems that maybe the public really don't know about. I kind of put him in that category, kind of on that kind of scene. But I think, I know him and Shakur, cousin, that had a face off and all that type of stuff. So, Curmel Moton, I don't think he gonna fight Roach. Not right now. Unless, Floyd is gonna put up some insane amount of money. You got to kick back to the WBA. You got to kick back to Lamont Roach, and maybe they make it happen on Pro Box and Floyd funded, and something of that nature. But honestly, I don't really see. I just think it's just a way to attach Curmel Moton's name there. But but if they do make it happen, him being a world champion, young kid, and you see that a lot. The kids in AAU basketball. They want to expedite the process and they want to reclassify. Sometimes just enjoy the process, man. Some of the best times you're going to have is early on in your career, because when, like Jay-Z said, what he say, when the, money hit my, he just said when the dough, I forget what the dough, he said when the dough hit, I told my mom that the Mo did it. I forget how the line go. But, when money get involved, it ain't as organic. The experience ain't as organic. So sometimes, getting the opportunity to enjoy the process of the pro game in the beginning and just, building those memories. Some of your best memories is when you're in your infancy of anything. Like when you first started your job, remember how it was? Or when you first started playing basketball, baseball, when you first started going to school, you first got to college, those end up being your best and most organic memories. A lot of times you make classic moments or you have classic times, but you don't know they're classics until you look back on it. You don't know how good those times is. Always equate that to marriage. A lot of the things that you go through, the beauty of marriage is the ugliness and the longevity of a marriage or any relationship. If everything was good with your friendship, it wouldn't be as strong with friendships or coworkers or peers. The times y'all make it through the rough times will make the relationship beautiful and strong. So people always want to think everything is peaches and cream. No. It's highs and lows and valleys and scares, and that's what make a relationship bond. That's what bonds it together. It's not that high. So in my opinion, I don't know, it's hard to turn down an opportunity, because tomorrow you may not never get a chance for this opportunity. But I would say to him, enjoy the process, man. It's even a beauty in the chilling circuit. Enjoy the lower level process. This is probably as much fun you're going to have without the pressure of people depending on you and having expectations for you and asking you for money and pressuring you. This probably be the best time. We didn't know how good we had it when we was teenagers and kids. We didn't have to pay bills and worry about that. I would just tell him, enjoy the process. Enjoy the process. But if you feel like, hey man, I'm ready and you can take that jump, take the jump. Don't have no regrets about it. Everything happened for a reason. The path that is blazed or that is written by God was the path that you were supposed to walk. And like I said, I'm a firm believer in that everything happened for a reason, good, bad, and in between. So, if that's what they want to do and Lamont Roach agreed to it, so be it. But I'm pretty sure Lamont Roach is just looking to get to the biggest bag possible. So, and Curmel Moton, whoever handling him, and if they are entrusting Floyd Mayweather to Curmel and trusting Mayweather, if they entrusted him with Curmel Moton's career, then, and this is what he said they should do, and this is what they should do. Trust the people that you you hire or you mentored, or they can, doing it. He know boxing more than anybody. So he know what the kid made of. So we'll see what happens. But if it's just to spite Tank, you don't ever walk a path or go away just to spite somebody, or just to you do it because that's what you feel and that's what you want to do. So thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notification. Christian Chance, get notification. We go live or drop video. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Everything inside the link tree. You can follow me there. Patreon, the whole nine. Peace.